pray. All I need is a touch from you. No one else do the things you do. Take the wrong in my life and make it right. Forgiving me. All I need, Lord Jesus, is a touch from you.
Tired of this crazy relationship.
From a master and king. All I need
Tired of my family saying I
is
can't
a touch from you.
can't do that. God, I want to live right.
Oh God,
Just don't know how.
oh God,
Tired of this abusive
Lord, I'm
relationship.
standing in the need
I'm just tired.
of prayer.
Just too
When I
much.
call, Lord, I know
Negative.
you're there. Reach your
Being
hand
abused just 'cause.
down from heaven.
Tired of drinking and smoking.
And
I'm tired of living that life. I'm ready for a change.
it's all I need is a single touch, a touch from the man.
Hello out there. I know you heard me just yell out different things. And so those are the things we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about the abusive relationship. Man, I remember, being with my son's father and just, I remember the first time he ever put his hand on me, I'm just getting ready to go to work. Trying to say, I see you later, honey. I'm getting ready to go to work. And I don't know what triggered in him and what made him just snap that day. I don't know. And then, you think that that's the only time, and man, it wasn't. It became almost like a ritual. Just 'cause when he felt like I was gonna leave him, or if I had too much, or if I don't know. I can't even really tell you what was going on in his mind. I just know I'm tired. That's all I knew. And with a child, he would do it in front of Deshaun, in front of my son. And how was that teaching him anything? What am I teaching my son and I'm being abused? So then while I'm being abused, I'm out here drinking and smoking weed and trying to live right, trying to do this, trying to go to church, trying to live right for God. But then in the midst of all that, I come home and I got hell at home. How do you live with all that? I really can't tell you how I made it. All I can say is God had his hand around me. I remember being chased down the street. I remember this incident. He did that. That was the first time he did it in front of somebody. It was me, him, and his dad, and we riding, and I don't even know what happened. I can't even tell you what triggered that. All I remember is grabbing Deshaun real fast, and I'm running down the street. Deshaun had to be about 2, maybe 1.5, 2 years old. And I'm running down the street. Can you imagine that? Running down the street with a 1 or a 2-year-old? Almost like a movie. That's what it was like. I remember running and, you know, knocking on a stranger door, and the stranger sees that I have my child in my hand and they scared to open the door. But I'm trying to say, look, I just need you to call the police. I just need you to call the police because this man is was trying to kill me. I don't know what he was trying to do. All I know is here I am in a real Lifetime movie. Instead, I'm not watching it. It's me. I'm going through it. You know. And I remember just kept going back. You know, people be like, well, Alicia, why you go back? You better than that. You can do better than that. It wasn't about that. I don't know what it was. I didn't want Deshaun to grow up without a father. I didn't want that. I wanted to change the stereotype of, I didn't want to be a single mom. Definitely not that. You know what I'm saying? I done seen enough people struggling and enough mothers struggling trying to make it. I didn't want to be that person. So here I am fighting for a relationship with someone that I don't think he really too much cared about the relationship. And then he would use, oh, I'm gonna kill myself. So that would always bring me back. Oh, I'm gonna hurt myself. Well, everybody know you don't want your baby daddy to hurt themselves. But come on, that was just a trick to pull me back. But hey, here I go back. So I got all that. And then, not only was I in an abusive relationship, here I am trying to make it out here, want to go to school and, better myself and show my son that no matter what, you can make it. You can do something. You can be somebody. Then I got all the negativity with that too. You can't, how you gonna do this with a newborn baby? Or you can't go to school. You're gonna have to wait. Why would you go and have a baby and then try to go to school? Okay, so then I got that. So not only do I have the abusive relationship, then I have all the negativity from people that's supposed to love me, that's supposed to support me. I didn't have that neither. So because I had all that going on, I turned to other things. So then the drinking, the smoking, the partying, trying to just take away the thoughts and the hurt of all the craziness around me. Did I know it was wrong? Yeah. But I didn't know how to deal with none of that. I didn't know what to do. So I would drink and drink and drink and smoke and smoke and smoke. I smoked so much back then, It's kind of funny. My friends now, they look at me now and they like, Alicia, you don't smoke? I used to, I had the nickname Smokey. I know y'all watched Friday before. That was my name because every time they saw me, I had a blunt in my hand. I was living that life. Wanting to change, desiring to change, desiring God. Deep down, I knew that something had to be different. Something was on the other side. But yet, I didn't quite know how to grab it. I didn't know how to get it. I didn't have no one. I had my grandmother. She was praying for me. But I was so out there. I was so out there. So then, also in the midst of all that, then on top of that, you know, my son's father's like, we come to Atlanta to, I think it was for Thanksgiving. We came to Atlanta for Thanksgiving with his mom and to visit his mom and his brothers and sisters. And I remember everybody telling me, you know, Atlanta is the place to be. You know, you can have this job, or you can, you know, you know, it's better opportunity. You have more, you know, business-wise. You have all this opportunity in Atlanta. So they're feeding me all these things, telling me that all these things are possible. You can go to school. I got a job. I got a hookup for you. Yeah, y'all know about them hookups, right? So yeah, you know, I got a hookup for you. You know. Matter of fact, I got this, you know, this apartment over here. You can go ahead. I know you can get in here. You ain't even gotta have good credit. You ain't even gotta worry about that. Trust me, everything is all good when you get here to Atlanta. Okay. So then I'm thinking, and I'm like, maybe Atlanta is the place to be. So, okay, we go back home. And, you know, my son's father, he just kept asking me. I'm like, nah, I can't move. I can't leave my friends and my family and who I know with this. Come on. With my son's father, come on. Who used to abuse me and hit me and hurt me and, you know. Not the same man that I ran from and knocking on a stranger door. Not the man that choked me and wouldn't have let go if I wouldn't have fought back. But I'm still thinking. I'm still contemplating on if I should or if I shouldn't. What should I do? All this going on in my mind at the same time. You know, it's just so much. So I'm constantly thinking, day by day, should I stay and deal with the abuse that I was getting from others? Should I stay with a man that abused me? Should I continue to drink and smoke? What do I do? What do I do? All I knew, you guys, is that something had to be different. Something had to change. Man, I remember crying many a nights. Because me and my son's father done got into a fight. And wondering why and how and what about our son? What about our child? Do you not love me enough? Do you not love him enough? Why would you harm us? Why are you hurting us? He never really could give me an answer. It always was, you make me do it. You make me do it. Have any of you ever felt like that? Or have you ever heard that? Oh, well, I don't know why I'm doing it, but you make me do it. Even though all you doing is loving the person. That's all you doing. You loving on him. You trying to make this work. You trying to make this right. But yet and still, you the problem. I'm here to tell you that you are not the problem. And you don't deserve it. Nobody deserves it. Nobody deserves to be abused, to be mistreated, to be physically, mentally, emotionally abused. Nobody deserves that. And I'm a living witness that you can get through it. You can make it in the midst of all of that. You can make it. You can make it. You can make it. You can make it. Yeah, was it hard? It sure was. Did I still drink? Did I still smoke? I sure did. Did I still have all the negativity? I sure did. But I made it.
Corey. I know, Corey.
And I thank God for it. You know, I thank God for it. You know, it's funny. I can laugh and I can talk about it now. You know, I can finally say, hey, I was in a domestic violence relationship. Domestic violence. I was there. I was that. And it was never okay. It was never okay. It's not okay for your kids. It's not okay for you. It's not. And then you got the other abuse where I said the mental abuse where you're being told that you can't go to school right now. Come on, how you gonna do that with a newborn baby? Well, why not? Why not support me? Why not help me? Why not push me to be a better person? Why not push me out of what statistics say or what you think? Let me break that chain. Let me do something different. But I didn't have that. So you got all that going on. That's a hard place to be with a 1.5, 2-year-old child. Thank God he was too young to really understand or really remember anything that went on. I thank God for that. Then the going to church and coming home smoking, going to church and coming home smoking. That was me. That was me. That was my life. But it's up to you to create your new story. It's up to you to create your future. It's up to you. What are you going to do different? What are you going to change? Should you change? How should you change it? Which way should you go? Should I move to Atlanta? Should I stay in Michigan? That was constantly, continually on my mind for about, I say about 6 months. 6 months he constantly asked me, and I'm like, no, brushing it off, pushing it away. But But then it got to a point where he said, well, I'm leaving. I'm gonna go. Now let me go back, because now mind you, we had a nice house that was paid up for a year. So our year wasn't up. Our year wasn't up. Our time wasn't up there. So here it is, my son father talking about, well, I'm leaving, I'm going. If that's the opportunity, my mom is there, my brothers and sisters is there, this, you know, I'm leaving. What? Well, what about Deshaun? I don't think he cared. I don't think he cared at that moment. I don't think he cared at that time. So here I am, still contemplating. Do I want to move somewhere, again, where I have no friends, no family, and a little bit of money in my pocket, with a man that abused me? Decisions. Decisions. I know it's like, how hard can it be? Is it really that hard? I know you like, I would rather deal with my family than deal with a man that hit me. I thought that too. Maybe he will change, right? I thought that too. You know, maybe the move will be good for you, you know. Y'all both will be doing good. You'll go to school. You'll do this. Come on, everything laid out for you. You was already told you'll have the job, and I can get you in the apartment, and, you know, everything was laid out. Everything was gold. You had that gold, you know, the yellow brick road, all laid out for me. Supposedly. Okay. But I'm still battling. I'm still battling. Wanting a life with God and live with God. And, you know, I thank God for Deshaun, because Deshaun was like he was like almost like my guardian angel. Because, and I really believe at that time, God was hearing me still where I was at. He was listening. He was hearing my cry. He heard me want to change, even in the midst of the smoking and the drinking. And I think he used my son. I remember thinking back of, you know, in our home we would have this room, and we used to call it, you know, the smoke room. And so we would go in there and, you know, have smoke sessions. So every time I would go in there, Deshaun would be at the door, knocking at the door, screaming. And he would not stop until I came out. And he wasn't doing that all the time, but when he started, when I started to want something different. So it was almost like God said, okay, I got you. I got you something different. And Deshaun would sit there and scream and scream and scream and holler, mommy, 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 until I came out. As soon as I came out, he would stop. But I know you wondering, hey, Alicia, did you leave or did you stay? what was your decision? Or what made you? Or how could you? So long thinking, a lot of thought, a lot of wanting to change. I decided that change is good. Change is good. So I decided to move. I decided to leave everything that I know. Cars. I decided to leave somewhere and go somewhere what's all new. Was I scared? Yes. Was I worried? Yes. Did I want to turn around? Double yes. But I pushed. So anybody out there that's living like that or went through that, just know that the push is all you need. The walk is all you need. That's it. That's it. Push. If you don't get anything else out of what I'm saying, know to push. That's my advice. Push. And know that you can make it. You can get through. There is hope. And God will see you through. So until next time, I'll see you soon.